Hey guys, join Hughes TV today for a look at the movie Fried Green Tomatoes. We're going to go look for some of the locations that provided the backdrop for the production of the iconic 1991 film Fried Green Tomatoes. You guys come along and join us. The Whistlestop Cafe, the iconic cafe in the movie, was filmed in a recreated 1927 general store located in Juliette, Georgia, a town of a population of around 200 people at the time. One thing very unique about the movie is that it's got a dual timeline, and it goes back to the 1920s and then back to the present day, the time when the book and movie took place. In the movie Fried Green Tomatoes, the character Frank Bennett, which is basically an abusive husband to one of the main characters, Ruth, is the central conflict of the story. And it revolves around also Idgie, one of the other characters in the movie. It revolves around her intervention to protect Ruth from Frank's violence. The present day part of the movie is basically about a character named Evelyn Couch, played by Kathy Bates, who is struggling with her midlife crisis and meets Ninny Threadgoode, which is played by, again, Jessica Tandy, and they begin talking in the nursing home, and Ninny begins telling her some very interesting stories about this particular Whistlestop Cafe.
No, I didn't hear no train.
Nothing, I guess.
Well, where's Whistlestop on the map?
I can't find it.
Why did you tell me to turn right 10 miles back there then? God, you got a negative sense of direction, huh?
I'm sorry. Oh, Ed, your aunt's gonna be so disappointed we're late. I know she's been looking forward to this visit all week long. Bless her sweet little old heart.
And here we have our first filming location. And in this location, this would have been where Big George, played by Stan Shaw, would have actually barbecued Frank Bennett. And this is actually where that scene was filmed. And this would have been the home of Smokey Lonesome. And this structure can also be seen in the movie.
Grady? He's homeless.
Well, looks like Grady won't sit next to a colored child, but he eats eggs. Shoot right out of chicken's ass.
What's wrong with them?
Dig my grave.
And here we have some footage of the inside of the Whistlestop Cafe.
Here you go. That's your fourth one today. I swear you're about to eat up all my barbecue.
Sit down.
Sit down.
You ain't fooling me, girly girl. I know who you are. I heard from Bennett's hired hand that you threatened to kill Frank Bennett. Now, he ain't showed up dead yet. But if he does, you're in a whole mess of trouble. You understand? What we talking about is murder here. Running afoul of the law, and don't nobody get away with that. Not even a bunch of Alabama smart alecks. Now, if I find so much as a hair of his head, I'll arrest you faster than you can slap a tick. 'Cause I'm the law, and you can't beat the law.
And here we have some of the other structures that can be seen in the movie. Of course, the concrete would have been covered with dirt, and the atmosphere would have been changed a little bit out here. But for the most part, this set is really in really good condition, and each building has a gift shop or some type of small business that you can go visit, and you can also visit the Whistlestop Cafe, and they are still serving up fried green tomatoes, as well as some good barbecue and peach cobbler, and I prefer the country fried steak. Let's go inside and take a look at the interior areas that were used in filming. Now let's enjoy one of the more funnier clips from the movie.
The truth. They're terrible. Oh, well. Well, don't be shy. Tell me how you feel.
I will.
What you gonna do that for?
I just thought you needed a little cooling off.
You're right. Try it, Lee. Need to make a little paste.
What in the name of Christmas are you two doing?
She's trying to teach me how to cook.
Look at those bright green tomatoes.
You better stop this. I'm gonna have to arrest you for disorderly conduct.
Well, arrest us then. Let me handle this. All right. Brady.
Ruth, I have to say, I believe Idgie's been a bad influence on you.
I agree.
Now it's time to eat. Let's go try some fried green tomatoes. And here we have a signed movie poster by Fanny. And here we have some other pictures from the actors and actresses on the set. And this would have been the table that the DA from Georgia sat at. And I must say, the fried green tomatoes are perfect here. You guys must try. And you can see the serving window there that can be seen in the movie, and it's still being used. And there's my mother there sitting at the table that Idgie and Ruth sat at in the movie. And as you can see here, a lot of this is a facade, which means the brick isn't real. If you take a real good close look at it, you can tell that it is a facade. And this particular facade was used a lot in the movie. And here we have the Whistlestop train depot. And this depot would have been located in a different area during the filming of the movie, but it is still here for the public to come and view. And again, each building has a wonderful business that you can go into and do a little shopping while you're here, waiting on your table. And how many movie sets can you just walk onto? This is actually a very, very great place to visit if you are indeed a fan of the movie Fried Green Tomatoes. And here we have the arm of Buddy. And Buddy was Ruth's son. In the movie Fried Green Tomatoes, Frank Bennett is the abusive husband of Ruth, one of the main characters, and the central conflict of the story revolves around Idgie's intervention to protect Ruth from his violence. Frank eventually disappears and is presumed murdered, with the suspicion falling on Idgie due to her strong personality and history of standing up to him. Although his body is never found, the mystery of his death remains a key plot point in the movie. Ninny Threadgoode, played by Jessica Tandy, eventually moves in with Evelyn Couch, played by Kathy Bates, at the end of the movie when she comes back to the Whistlestop Cafe to find that her home is no longer there. And this is our final filming location. This would have been the church, and they actually have these two little stones out here that are kind of a mock burial for Buddy and Ruth.
Oh.
Idgie? Idgie's alive?
Oh, yes. She's still out and about, charming bees and selling honey. Sometimes I think I catch a glimpse of her.
Maybe we'll see her today.
Maybe.
Let's go.
After Ruth died and the railroad stopped running, the cafe shut down and everybody just scattered to the winds. It was never more than just a little knockabout place. But now that I look back on it, when that cafe closed, the heart of the town just stopped beating. It's funny how a little place like this brought so many people together.